Hello and welcome to this edition of FYI Weekly, your official source for City of Greensboro news and information. Pedestrians and drivers will notice lane and sidewalk closures continue downtown at 201 North Eugene Street. Demolition of the structure began in March and is still underway. The work is expected to take place each day for at least another week. As a result, alternating lanes will remain closed near the intersection of North Eugene Street and West Friendly Avenue from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Sidewalks in this area will also remain closed to pedestrians 24 hours, 7 days a week. Exiting the Eugene Street parking deck will continue as usual. Motorists are urged to use alternate routes to avoid the area or expect delays traveling along the work zone. Work schedules can change based on weather conditions and equipment availability. For more information about road closures and to request email notifications about upcoming construction work, please visit the city's website. In other street construction news, the two northbound lanes of Summit Avenue between Yanceyville and Dewey Streets are closed. This will allow crews to install a sewer line. Signs have been posted in the area. The detour to avoid those northbound lanes is west on Yanceyville and then east on Bessemer Avenue to get back on Summit. The two southbound lanes in the work zone will remain open, but motorists may experience delays. The work will take place 24 hours, 7 days a week for up to 6 weeks. Work schedules can change based on weather conditions and equipment availability. For more information about road closures and to request email notifications about upcoming construction work, please visit the city's website. Construction crews are installing the city's newest bike lanes. Nearly 2 miles of bike lanes are being added to the Washington Street and 16th Street sections of Holden Road. It's part of the city's annual paving program. On South Holden Road, the third lane of traffic is being removed to install a buffered bike lane on both sides of the road from Patterson Street up to the Wendover Avenue interchange. This section connects to bike lanes along Spring Garden Street. The Holden Road bicycle lanes will be extended further south to Vandalia Road as part of a future street resurfacing project. The Washington Street project is nearly complete. The 16th Street bike lanes are finished. This new segment from Yanceyville Avenue to Summit Avenue connects with an existing section of bike lanes east of Summit Avenue. The city's bicycle and pedestrian plan calls for adding 77 miles of bicycle facilities. To date, approximately 69 miles have been added. For more information about the benefits of bike riding, visit the city's website. The city developed a partnership with Cone Health to share a series of brief and informative videos designed to inspire you to make better choices when it comes to healthy living. Following these tips is an easy way to help each of us improve our quality of life. Let's take a moment to check out today's news for your health.
The coronavirus pandemic has presented us with a unique and challenging situation. It can create a great deal of anxiety and stress. Anxiety and stress to a limited degree can actually be very helpful. However, taken to a significant degree, stress can create problems for us both physically as well as emotionally. So when trying to manage your stress, there are a number of strategies you can utilize. It is important to really not focus solely on those things we cannot control. In fact, what you should do is have some discussions and think about and even list those things we do have control of. Make it something that you can do together as a family. And it's simple as what you're deciding to watch on television, the things that you do during the day, what you're having for dinner. And those may seem like small things that we all don't even think about during the day, but when you're in a time like this when so much of life feels out of control, those things can feel very comforting. Do not overload on information. It is in fact important to understand the facts and keep up to date on to what is going on. However, you don't want to overload by watching television 24/7, staying with the newspaper, all day long. You need to take a break from that information. Think about the things in your life that you've used in the past that have helped you stay stay calm. Listening to music or playing a musical instrument or reading, talking with family members. These are all the same kinds of things that will help you during this challenging time. Think about creating new routines, whether it's games or watching certain television shows. Try some creative, artistic kinds of things that would be fun and unique. Try to incorporate your children into helping you come up with suggestions of things that would be fun to do. It's really important to understand that, again, stress and anxiety is normal. Do not try to just push it away or pretend it doesn't exist. If we try to deny it and push it down, it sometimes can create really cumbersome feelings, and it becomes more difficult to hold it back than it is just to let it out. It's okay to talk about it, it's okay to acknowledge it, and that in fact will help you work through it. Look at each day as a unique day. We take it one day at a time. Be very present in that day and make it the best possible day it can be. And tomorrow, creativity takes over, you make an entirely new day. But day by day, you will get through this, and that's the best way you can manage some of the stress and the anxiety that comes along with this.
Active adults in Greensboro can take advantage of a program designed to strengthen their computer skills. And we have an update on the Access GSO service at Greensboro Transit Agency. We'll have those stories and more news coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. A few weeks ago, we told you about plans to change a popular Greensboro Transit Agency service, which was scheduled to go into effect in August. Based on feedback from the Access GSO riding community, the proposal to move Access premium trips to Access iRide will no longer happen. Changes to premium trips will not be made at this time. Additional public meetings have also been canceled. GTA appreciates everyone who weighed in on the proposal and shared their valuable input. Access iRide's transportation services are provided through a contract with Richmond, Virginia-based company called Userve Mobility Services. For more information about Access iRide, please visit the city's website. The city's Transgender Task Force is holding its monthly community meeting at 6 p.m. on Wednesday, June 15th. Attendees can join the meeting via Zoom or call in by dialing 301-715-8592. The Transgender Task Force was created with the support and direction of the Human Rights Department to address the varying needs of the transgender community in Greensboro. The task force examines rules, policies, and procedures that create discriminatory barriers for those who identify as transgender. The Human Rights Department promotes mutual understanding, respect, and fair treatment of all Greensboro residents without regard to race, color, national origin, religion, gender, age, disability, or family status. For more information, call the Human Rights Department at 336-373-2038. Trotter Active Adult Center, in partnership with the Organization to Provide Equal Access to Technology, will offer Silver Tech. These are technology classes designed for adults who do not have access to a computer or would like to learn basic computer and internet skills. The cost is $100 for 4 weeks, and participants will receive a computer they get to keep once they complete all the classes. Sessions will take place on Thursdays and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. The Thursday Silver Tech classes will meet from June 16th to July 7th and again from July 21st to August 11th. The Saturday Silver Tech sessions will meet from June 18th to July 16th, but there is no class on July 2nd. The schedule resumes from July 23rd to August 13th. The Silver Tech program curriculum covers subjects such as how to set up and start your computer, navigate the internet, and use Microsoft Office. To register, call Trotter Active Adult Center at 336-373-2927. The City of Greensboro is investing in our future workforce by providing a new location for youth employment services. Coming up after the break, meet the city's director of the Next Gen program. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. With hundreds of new jobs coming to the area, the city places a premium on making sure we have a skilled workforce in place. Joining me now to talk about a program designed to pave the way for future employees is Sabrina Breeden. She is the Next Gen Program Director at NC Works. Hello, Sabrina. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, so glad to have you. Thank you for joining me. What is the Next Gen program and who is it geared towards?
The Next Gen program is a program that is geared towards young adults ages 16 to 24. And what we do is we help young adults who have barriers or challenges in obtaining their career pathways. So what happens is a youth will come in and they will work with our youth advocates, and the goal is to have them have successful career pathway and sustainable wages at the end of the program.
Okay, now you do through NC Works have options for locations in High Point and Greensboro. You recently moved your location in Greensboro. Tell me, what is the benefit of being in downtown Greensboro?
We are definitely excited about being downtown Greensboro because of the location. We're close to transportation downtown. We are close to a lot of the partners that we work with and a lot of the resources that we can get for the young adults. Also, we're really excited because this building we're going to be able to customize just for our young adults, what we weren't able to do before. So we're going to be able to do a lot of things for the young adults in the Greensboro and Guilford County area that's just for young adults and helping them in their career pathway venture.
And what is an example of that customization?
Well, what we'll do is basically when they come in, we do career assessments, we help them with workshops. As I stated before, any barriers or challenges that they're having, we work with them on making sure that we get those out of the way so that they can continue on to make sure that they have successful careers as far as training and things like that. So we'll be able to kind of define it a little bit more for what that participant actually wants and make it custom for them.
Oh, wonderful. That's a really great resource and opportunity. And that explains why young adults should take advantage of the program. And I'm assuming it's free?
This is free. We are funded by WIOA funding. And so we are able to help young adults with training and also supportive services and also incentives when they have achieved their goals. So it's a great program, and we follow those things all the way through the program.
Okay, so get us to the end of the program. What does the successful Next Gen participant look like?
Well, that's going to look different for each and every participant because every participant, the journey is going to be totally different. But the total completion of the program is our desire to make sure that that participant has the training that they've needed and has a career that, like we said, is sustainable with wages that they can provide for themselves and their families, and also in a career pathway that they've desired to have, and so that they can go further in that. So that's what success looks like for a participant at the end of the program.
Okay, so if a 16 to 24-year-old or the parent of a 16 to 24-year-old wants their young person to take advantage of Next Gen, how do they get in touch with you?
They would just need to contact our office or come onto our website. We are at 301 Green Street here in Greensboro, and we will be glad to work with all young adults in the Guilford County and Greensboro area.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Sabrina, for taking time out to tell us about Next Gen. We hope you come back and give us updates on your success stories.
I definitely will.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stay tuned for some interesting and useful information about Greensboro as we tell you something about the city. That's coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. One way to stay informed about decisions that impact you and our city is by attending or tuning in to City Council meetings at 5:30 p.m. on the first and third Tuesday of the month. The fourth Tuesday is reserved for a meeting as needed. The City Council has resumed meeting in the Katie Dorsett Council Chamber on Level 2 of the Melvin Municipal Office Building, located at 300 West Washington Street. The public is allowed in person, but only in a limited capacity. Those who choose not to be in the building can participate virtually. The Greensboro City Council meetings are broadcast right here on GTN. The meetings are also streamed live on the city's website and on Roku. To review the council meeting schedule and agendas, please visit the city's website. Here's an opportunity to learn a little something about the city. Music for a Sunday evening in the park, or the MUSEP concert series, has kicked off its 43rd season. Concerts will take place in various parks throughout Greensboro. Prepare to hear from some long-standing favorite bands, including the Philharmonia of Greensboro, West End Mambo, and Dobie. Several performers will make their MUSEP debut this summer, including the party band Beauty Operators and violinist, singer, songwriter Emmanuel Winter. Ryan Deal, the city's chief creative economy officer, said after 2 years of virtual and hybrid concerts, we're looking forward to welcoming our neighbors back for a full summer of in-person concerts at parks and other green spaces throughout our city. Concert goers can look forward to food trucks and art activities being available for the first time in MUSEP history. All concerts begin at 6 p.m. on Sundays except on June 19th. In honor of Juneteenth, the concert will start at 2:30 p.m. To view the complete MUSEP concert schedule, visit the city's website. Coming up after the break, we'll showcase our department spotlight, but first, let's meet our neighbors who boomeranged back to Greensboro.
My name is Phoebe Murray, and I am a consultant in workforce retention and recruitment. I came back from the Triangle area because my family was ready to settle down and buy a home. Charles and I are fortunate that we're both primarily remote workers, so we have the flexibility to work from home at this point in our lives when we're trying to spend as much time as possible together with our family and watching our daughter grow up.
My name is JT Job, and I'm a software developer at Innovations for Learning. I left Greensboro in 2005, and it's changed so much since then. Greensboro is great for my career. Since I work remotely as a developer, there's a fantastic community of people working at a co-working space downtown. I love living in Fisher Park because it's so beautiful. The architecture, the trees, everything that you get with the historic district. And we have the beautiful actual park in the middle of the neighborhood that's just a great place to go walking with your dog.
My family and I love to just get out for walks in the neighborhood. We pop into Deep Roots and pick up groceries to cook for dinner. We love strolling around Fisher Park. It's just a beautiful neighborhood to live in.
I like to joke that this is the second pandemic our home's been through. It was built in 1913, so we know it's over 100 years old. My wife Keela and I are expecting our first, and we couldn't be happier to be bringing her up in this beautiful house in this great neighborhood.
Welcome back. The City of Greensboro has more than 20 departments and several divisions committed to serving you, our residents and visitors. Let's go behind the scenes in our department spotlight. Greensboro Parks and Recreation is accepting applications for Youth Leadership Greensboro. This leadership development program is open to high school sophomores, juniors, and seniors. The program costs $80, but financial assistance is available. Applications are available online, and the deadline to apply is Friday, August 19th. The curriculum is designed by teens who have graduated from the program. Sessions will take place at the Barber Park Event Center the first Wednesday of each month from 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. from October through April. Guilford County Schools supports the Youth Leadership Program. All sessions are considered an excused absence. This program is designed for exceptional students who want to make a difference, become advocates, and solve problems. Topics include diversity, politics, media, health, the economy, and the environment. For more information, contact Youth Development Director Britt Huggins at 336-373-7617. Straight ahead on the other side of the break is this week's Way to Go GSO shout out. Stay with us. As we draw to a close, we always want to end on a positive note with our Way to Go GSO shout out. This week's shout out goes to our very own Greensboro Television Network. The city's Government Access Channel is the recipient of another National Telly Award. GTN station manager Carlos Castellanos won a Silver Telly Award for producing Greensboro Police Department GPD case profiles. The recognition is for the episode featuring the Marquis Whitsett case. Castellanos works with GPD's Homicide Unit Victim Advocate and Crime Stoppers to profile unsolved cases in Greensboro. GPD case profiles includes interviews with family members of the victim and the lead detective assigned to the case. The Telly Awards is a national television competition recognizing excellence in broadcast production. GTN has won 27 Telly Awards in the last 22 years. Way to go, GTN. That concludes this edition of FYI Weekly, but you can easily stay connected to the latest city news by linking to us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Alexa users can subscribe to our 5-minute flash briefings, which airs on 90.1 FM and 100.7 FM. Be sure to download our weekly podcast, Talk City Greensboro, and now GTN is streaming on Roku. For all of us here at the City of Greensboro, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.